Hey guys, I think we're live for the first time here. We're giving this a shot and seeing how this works. I'm using this app here that Danny told me about. Hopefully, this works out right. You see, I have a couple of boxes here that we will do later for a video. Kind of just working with the settings here. So, this is just kind of a test. Excuse me. We're just kind of seeing how everything goes here. Learning how to use this, so apologize if there's any dead air here. We're just kind of working on everything. Let's see what that does. Okay. So we're just kind of playing around with things, making sure that all is good. Kind of learning all the little buttons and widgets here. I'm going to turn around and hit my laptop here. Got my laptop behind me. We're just kind of, hey Anthony, going good? Hi Cardinals fan. I see you showing up in the chat there, so my chat's working good. Hey Jacob, how are you doing? Of course, this is just a test for my live stream. Just want to see how all this works out. Never done a live stream before, so we're just kind of seeing how everything's going. How is everybody? Hopefully nobody calls or texts and sends my phone into another dimension here. So I think what I'll do to pass some time here, I've got a bunch of these little individual packs I'm going to open up. Just some random. These are from blaster boxes from years gone by. So I figured I'll open up a few of those and see what we have in them. So this one, different press pass years here. So we have a NASCAR Heat 4 today. That's an awesome purchase. I've got, excuse me, I've got NASCAR Heat 4. Don't get to play it that much. These look like they're from 2007. So we've Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson. Not sure what set this is from, press pass, if it's base or whatever. But I'm sure the B would signify if it's a Target or a Walmart exclusive. Let's see what this next one has to offer. It's from 2006 with Jeff Gordon on the front. I think I've seen smoke on the second card. Yep, Tony Stewart. So 2006. Those are nice cards. Memorial Day weekend is going good. Did y'all watch the race yesterday? So here, this is set A, so JGATSA. Don't know if you guys watched the race last night or what your thoughts about it was. Okay, good. It does show up on the stream. Or it does show up on my laptop that I'm streaming. So that works out good. I guess if you were a Jimmy Johnson fan, it wasn't a good race, or Chase Elliott fan. So we have a couple more Gordons and Stewarts there. Looks like from the same time frame. Not going to open that one up because it's the same one. Then we have 2007. Get these opened up. So we have Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, and Casey Kane from, is that 2007? Yeah, it's 2007. So I always liked that paint scheme on Casey's car. I always thought that one or the one with the Shelby stripes were pretty solid for the Dodge dealer's paint job. Yeah, Jacob, I agree. Chase should have stayed out because that's what Joey did at Las Vegas, and he won that one. So, but then again, maybe if Chase stayed out, then everybody else comes in and gets new tires. So, like Larry McReynolds said, he wasn't in a good position because the people behind him were going to do they were going to do whatever he didn't do. Hey, Camden, how are you today? Happy Memorial Day to you too. This is just a test live stream, just to kind of get an idea how this works and get used to it. Probably have the drawing here in a couple of days. I just want to make sure that I have everything working the way that it should work. But I've just found these packs earlier this morning. Decided I wanted to open them up. They are the bonus packs that used to come in the blaster boxes about 2003 to 2007. Hi, Chris. How are you doing? Good to see you stop by. I like these. Hopefully Danny will stop by and see some of these Gordons. He might need some of these as well, because these are nice ones. I don't know if he has these or not. And I don't know if Cardinals fan is in here. I did get your email the other day. I'm sorting through a bunch of cards to get separated for you. I've got piles and piles and piles and boxes of cards, so I'm not ignoring you by any stretch of the imagination, just getting through all the cards to look for and put together a package for you. And if any of you guys see anything in the videos, I'm going to drop this down just a skosh, but if you guys see anything in the videos that you like, you can always hit me up on my email, and I'll definitely get back with you. Got another Stewart and a Gordon pair there. That may have been the one that I said I wasn't going to open, but said the heck with it. That's the one I said I wasn't going to open. Let's see if we got a few more of these in here. Yeah, a couple more. We'll open those. Looks like one from 2009. So I don't know if these are Target or Walmart exclusives. I'll have to look these up either on Trading Card Database or in the Beckett. Need to get the new Beckett. Of course, I don't know if you guys knew or not, but Haley Deegan is on the cover of the 2020 Beckett Annual. So that one ought to be selling really good once it comes out. I don't know if it's out yet or not, but I'm sure that it's out. Open this guy up here. So again, anybody that's jumped in the chat, this is just a new live stream. It's just kind of a test live stream here, because I'll be doing the giveaway video here in a couple of days once I decide what randomizer I want to use and what format within that randomizer. Kyle Busch, it's the first time we've seen him. Hey, Real Outlaw, how are you doing today? Kyle Busch and another Jeff Gordon. Looks like this would be the A, so I'm guessing A might be Walmart, B might be Target. I'm not real sure. These are from Traxxas. I think this is the second Traxxas we've opened. I really like these foils. Excuse me. That Harvick one's really nice. Cleveland, I don't know if Cleveland's here or if he has that one or not, but definitely a nice card of Kevin Harvick. The Casey Kane one was pretty sharp as well. Open a couple of more of these. Then we'll transition to something else here in the stream. Let's see here. This is from 2009 Press Pass. Of course, I may have got a lot of these in the repack boxes. Johnson and Jr. Got JJA and DEA. Was this when they were running? I can't see the back of the car, so I can't tell if it has the wing or the spoiler on it. But that was definitely the early rendition of the COTs with those nasty splitters that had those turnbuckles on them. Of course, they still have the splitter, they just don't have all that metal work on the front of it to rip the front of the car off as badly. think we just seen this Casey Kane. That's a nice Jeff Gordon. So those are looking really nice. So I'm going to have to get those set off to the side and separated. I think I'm going to go ahead and open one of these for you guys because it looks like we got a pretty good little crowd hanging out, which I do appreciate. Switch back here on my laptop and kind of check things out. Again, just as it's a test email. I don't know if it's your end or not. I'm not sure how to adjust the volume, Outlaw. Let me see if there's anything I can do on this end. Does that help at all? I made an adjustment on my phone. Let me know if the volume went up at all. Again, this is just a test live stream just to kind of see how things work. Let me play around with the settings a little bit here too. Okay, thanks, Jacob. That kind of lets me know that I didn't have my settings wrong. And I'm seeing a small little chat there at the bottom of the screen. Okay, that's a little confusing. I'm going to go ahead and rip this one open and then we'll find out what's inside of it since I know a lot of you guys here are racing guys, but we'll see what we can pull out of this baseball box. I'm sure there'll be a lot of junk wax in it. And, of course, a 91 Fleer Ultra Pack. Who do we have here? Who's this guy? Joey Luceshi. Never heard of him. Maybe somebody that has baseball's heard of him. 88 Tops. Garth Jorg. Don Mattingly. Donnie Baseball. Although it's really, really badly off-centered. Yes, I'd say that's probably 60-40 centering. Hi, Cardinals fan. Welcome back. I decided to go ahead and open up one of these repack boxes. Sweet, Anthony. That's good to know. Wrestling and MLB. So we got some MLB going on here. So we'll probably won't see. Hi, Jared. How are you today? Hopefully we'll get a hit in this, but you never know with these repack boxes. Who's that? Sean Estes with the Giants from, I'm going to say about 04. Oh, wow, 98. Okay, I was way off. Get some of these flipped around here. Again, so some of you guys that are coming into the chat, this is just kind of a test live stream. I want to just make sure that I have this down and have got it figured out. So once I get comfortable with this with one or two of these, oh, thank you, appreciate that, Anthony. Once we get a couple of these under our belt, I'll go ahead and do the giveaway here in a couple days. I just want to make sure that I figure out all the bells and whistles on this. Yeah, Jacob, I have several Bobby Allison cards. I just don't have them sorted out right now. I originally had them sorted out by set, and right now what I'm doing is getting them all sorted out by driver, so that way it makes it easier for me to do trades and transactions, and like you, I'd like to do some TTMs. Let me know what ones you might be looking for, and I can set those aside for you as I come across them. So anything, I mean, I've got them scattered all across the board from 88 Max all the way to any of the ones that he's had in 2020 Donruss this year. So just if you want to, there's my email if you want to get a hold of me on my email. Cardinals fan, I've been wanting to ask you, is that St. Louis Cardinals that you're a fan of? Who's this? Scott somebody. Scott Bales, Terry Kennedy, Mike Jackson. Well, this works out good because I'm just now starting to try to put together a set of 88 Donruss. Of all sets for me to put together, I've had a lot of it laying around, and I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and try to assemble that. Hi, Jamie Williams. How are you today? Welcome to the live stream. This is my first live stream. We're just doing a test here to kind of get used to this. Okay, Jacob, as I come across some of them as I'm sorting, I'll make sure to make a pile for you and get with you later on that. And Cardinals fan, yes, awesome. I kind of like the Cardinals. Kind of started following them about 2006. A guy that he used to work with me, was a huge Cardinals fan. And of course, that was the year that they beat the Detroit Tigers in the World Series. I think they came back. Oh, we have a hit. Shane Mc something. I'm not even going to go there with that last name, but we did get a hit. Awesome. I don't know if it's numbered. Sometimes it's hard to see the numbers on these, so I'm going to flip it around a couple of times. Apologize for the glare, but we did get a hit. A Bowman's Best, so very good. Thank you, Camden. Yes, nice auto. Nice auto. 87 Donruss, got some 88 Donruss mixed in there. I'm ready for next year when the throwback on the NASCAR ones are going to be this design. I think that will look really good. That kind of that plaid. Thank you, Jared. I think that'll look really good with that plaid-esque design on there. So I'm looking forward for the 2021 Donruss on those throwbacks. Of course, this year they're doing the 87 throwbacks. Ray Langford. I've got about a half a box of this left to open. I might do that in a video sometime. Archie Corbin and Rod Bolton. I know these are minor league or prospects cards from Classic. Mike Blowers, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Again, I don't pronounce a lot of these guys' names because I'm not familiar with them, but I enjoy busting packs and boxes and repacks and so on and so forth. Very nice Dave West, rookies, Toys R Us, kind of interesting little set there. Flip these around. Joe Girardi and Ellis Burks, very cool. And I'm working on a set of 89 tops, and of course you guys that watch the video know that when I was a kid, I got a couple of sets of these for Christmas one year. Wasn't real impressed with them when I was 1989. I would have been about 13 years old. Wasn't real impressed with the 89 set back then, but now as an adult, I really enjoy that set. So I'm going to work on putting a nice set of 89 tops together. Pretty sure I have all the key rookies. I think Randy Johnson's going to be your top rookie in the 89 set. Julio Franco, star sticker set. That is from 87, I believe. Apologize if the camera doesn't focus yet. It's from 87. I have 81 tops. Kind of like the hat design on that 81 tops there. So we'll flip these around. They kind of have 1990 Upper Deck quality control here with the way they have them arranged in there. Another 89 tops. We have a 90 Classic. I had a factory set of this a long time ago that still had all the game pieces. Got a Tom Candiotti card sticking around backwards. Dave Parker. Of course, I think he went back and forth between the Reds and the A's, I think. Yeah, he was with the Reds. I couldn't remember who he was with before, but I knew he went to the Reds and the A's. All right, Chris, see ya. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. And Cardinals fan. I've been to St. Louis a couple times, so some areas are really nice. I heard they have I went to the zoo when I was about 12 years old, so I remember that and went and seen the arch, but did not go up in it. Yeah, Jacob, the repack boxes have changed a little bit. Every once in a while, I'll get one that'll have a small stack of like 2017 or 2016. Thanks for stopping by, Canon. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry. You were saying bye to Chris. My bad. Tony Gwynn MVP. I know that's kind of an insert. BC6. I believe those were probably in the cello packs, if I remember right. They weren't in the wax packs. 89 Fleer. I'm working on a set of that as well. There we go. There's a kind of a modern card. I think that's 2017 and 2015. All the 15s through 19s are blurs to me. Jeff Conine. Matt Holliday. Is that a 13 or an 11? Let's look. It's an update from 2011. Well, too bad it wasn't the Trout from 2011, eh? There we go. Yep, Jacob, there we go. There's your modern card you were looking for. Here's kind of a semi-modern one. I think that's from '04, '03, '04. I'm not as well versed in my baseball card years as I am the racing. But again, like I say, I enjoy opening a lot of the baseball. Looks like we're back to some junk wax era, but it is what it is. Lloyd McClendon. And I'm sure I've probably skimmed over somebody decent, but somebody will let me know. I've always got people in here that are really good with baseball. Roberto Alomar, really good with baseball, and are really well to let me know when I miss something. Oh wow, that's nice. Two Bryce Harpers. I want to say I pulled this one last year out of a repack box, but don't get me. I don't know if I got it out of a pack or out of a repack box, but I know I picked it up last year somewhere. Because I didn't start doing videos till September. Junk wax era, my definition is anything from 1986 to about 1994 or 5, when there was just a mass production of cards. If you go look up like a wax box from 1985 or 84 tops and maybe 86 or 87 tops on eBay, you'll see a big price discrepancy between the 84 and 85 to 86 and 87. Of course, I know that like the 84 and 85 had higher rookies in it, more rookie classes, but my definition when I look at junk wax, I basically look from 86 to 96. But I think everybody has their own little definition. And I seen one of these was a traded Lee Smith, so that's a really nice one. I don't, excuse me, if I do have any traded, it's just going to be from these repack boxes. So we got some 88 tops. I may have to do a set of 88 tops because I've been getting so much of it in these repacks. I used to build a lot of sets. Right now, I'm kind of stuck building racing sets, and I've got about 40 of them that are early and mid 2000s that I'm working on. There's some more 89 tops, and then we'll get through these, and then we'll bust open this pack of 91 Fleer Ultra. I don't know if these are the yellow ones or not. No, they're not the yellow ones. Good. I know a lot of people really, really don't like those yellow ones. I think does it come with a sticker? Yeah, we have a Kansas City Royal sticker. I'd like to go to Kauffman Stadium sometime. I really like the layout of that field. Ken Caminiti, Sammy Sosa, second year card. Lonnie Smith, Sandy Alomar Jr., Derek May, Craig Worthington, Eric Davis, that's a nice one. Then who else do we have? If you're a Tom Candiotti fan, you got a couple of them. And that's it. Kind of bunch of commons in there, so not too bad. Did get a hit, so I'll have to get that one sleeved up right now while I'm thinking about it. And of course, if you can buy top loads at regular price right now, you guys better go out and do it. I've noticed that the price of top loads has skyrocketed on eBay. So I'll go ahead and put that with my other autographs. So it was nice to get a hit out of a box, even though it wasn't one of the racing ones. So, and then got a couple other. Do I have anything else to show here? Because I may cut this here in just a few minutes. Because, like I said, this was just a test live stream to see how this would work. Seeing if we have anything laying around here that's not really seeing anything that I have laying around that's going to be of interest. So yeah, Camden, that's a thing. There's an article on Beckett.com that kind of briefly talks about the top loads being um, the shortage of, and of course, a lot of the top loads are imported from China, and they expect this to be a short-lived shortage. Um, Also, here in rumors, my best friend was telling me, yes, that is my email. Yes, Jacob, that is my email. Actually, there is no A, or let me see here. There's no A behind the E, just one A. But on the top loads, I was talking with my best friend last night, and he feels that a lot of the plastics that are used to be that are used in the making of the top loads also may be used in some of the medical fields right now for everything that's going on in the world. So that could be again. Hopefully, it's short lived, and we can start getting our top loads. I bought a case of these last year on eBay, just the standard 3x4 top loads. Bought a case on eBay for $60, and it was 1,000 of them. Okay, well, we will work on that. We will maybe get that print a little bit bigger. So I like the way that that lays out there, that graphic there. But we'll work on getting it a little bit bigger. So hey, hobbyist, how are you today? But hopefully the top load shortage won't be long lived, and we'll all be able to get what we need to obviously protect our cards, because that's why we do it. It's our hobbies, it's our investment, it's what we do, and we want to keep all these cards in great shape. Hobbyist, I'm just doing a test live stream. We just opened up one of these repack boxes, did get a hit out of it. Not real familiar with the name, doing good, thank you. But just doing a test live stream, because of course in a couple days I'll have my giveaway. I'm just kind of learning the processes of the live stream, and just want to make sure that I have that down, and then choose the right randomizer that I want to use as well too. So just kind of going good on this, and then we had some friends of the channel all stop by and say hi, and we all just kind of been chatting here. Um, I don't really have anybody that I PC just what looks good. Um, Sometimes if I see a card that looks really good, Jacob, like I'll give you a couple here off to my right here that I've got that I've kind of set aside, and I've got all sorts of piles here. Like I pulled this Bobby Allison out of one of my boxes recently. And I don't collect Bobby, but I really like that card. I think it's a sharp card. And this is one that I would keep in my PC. Um, Something like the 88 Max, which I don't have sitting on. Maybe there's one in this small stack, but we'll look. Nope, I don't have one in that stack, but definitely the 88 Max Bobby Allison. I would have one in my set, and I would have one maybe that I would just set aside for myself. But, you know, the 88 Max one would be one that I'd be open for trading or whatever. But modern racers, if a card looks good, or if the card, if I like it, you know, I kind of add it to my PC. If I don't like it, you know, then it kind of gets put in another pile that to be sold or traded or what have you. So it's kind of the way I've been in racing. Excuse me. When I first started watching NASCAR, Harry Gant was my favorite driver. Then for a while it was Jeff Gordon, and then I just I didn't jump off the Gordon bandwagon, but I didn't really not like him either. But I just kind of fell off that little when he started really getting popular, and I just kind of faded away. And I just started looking at all the drivers and just kind of enjoy most of them. So, but anything 2017, 2020 there, you know, it depends who you have. I'm getting ready to start putting together a set of 2019 Prism, so you may have some base cards that I might need. So let me get with you on that one, and to see what I might need out of the 2019 base Prism set. I'm sure you probably have some of that. See what we got going on over here. I do have a stack, and I was wanting to do a project last year, and I never did get around to finishing it. But I had a list, and I wanted to do the top 30 drivers and points from last year, and have at least one rookie card. Hey, Cardinals, yeah, a lot of people are big Haley fans. I got to meet her last year down at Lucas Oil Raceway at the ARCA race, and of course she had a big fan following, and hopefully she has some really good hopefully she has a really good career upcoming. I think her dad is kind of keeping the reins on her really tight, and making sure that she makes all the right decisions. So okay, open about a box worth of Pax Prism. Okay, Jacob, well, when I get the set assembled and find out what I need, you can just email me anytime there, and we'll get something worked out. And as I'm like I said, as I'm sorting through cards, I'll set the Bobby Allisons aside. As a matter of fact, I'll make a note over here of that, just so that I have it here. Okay, got that written down on my notebook. But anyway, these are the rookie cards that I had accumulated of all the drivers from the top 30 in points last year. And then this is an order of what they finished. So you have the Kyle Busch from 04 Press Pass. Of course, this has two backgrounds. I think this is the base and not the variation. I don't know if this thing's going to shut me off or not. So I'm at 30 minutes, so if this thing shuts me off, I apologize. I've never ran one of these. I just see my counter going up to 30 minutes there. So we have Martin Truex Jr. 04 Stealth, Kevin Harvick 99 Wheels, Denny Hamlin 05 Trackside. We have an 09 Press Pass of Joey Logano, a 2013 Kyle Larson Fanfare, then the Ryan Blaney, I believe that's 2012 Fanfare, 08 Stealth Brad Keselowski, the 2011 Elements, or is it 2009? 2011, I think. But it's Elements of Chase Elliott, a very, very young Chase Elliott. Then we have a William Byron from 2019, Donruss. Let me look at it, it might be 18. 17, we'll get it eventually. Alex Bowman, American Thunder, I'm sure that's probably 07, 08. Well, if I focus on the right thing, it might bring it in for me. Eric Almirola, I believe that's an 06 tracks. Always get 06 and 07 tracks confused. Ryan Newman, 01 High Gear. A very, very young looking Ryan Newman. Then we have Eric Jones, Jimmy Johnson 2000 Upper Deck Racing. That was a really nice set to have. I didn't have the set, but I had a few cards from it. An 04 Stealth, Paul Menard, back when he was driving for Andy Petrie for a couple races in the Cup Series. Matty D 2010 Stealth. Look how, I mean, all these guys were really young on their first cards. Then we have a Torque of Daniel Hemrick, Ryan Preece, Prism, Michael McDowell, what year is that? 08 VIP, Corey LaJoy, and I think that might be, we got one more, we got David Reagan. So those are all the rookie cards that I've got so far of the guys that were in the top 30 in points from last year. I have a Boyer floating around somewhere, and I didn't add it to the stack. And I don't have a Kurt Busch, a Daniel Suarez, a Buescher, an Austin Dillon, Stenhouse, or Ty Dillon, or a Bubba Wallace. And I did write down what sets the rookies were in. But be that as it may, eventually I may get one of those. Well, guys, I think I'm going to put this live stream to bed. I appreciate you guys all stopping by. Again, this was just a test live stream to see how this would work on my end. Hope you all enjoyed. Had a little fun here. Little chat with you guys. A live chat, of course. So I do appreciate you all stopping in. And we will have another video tomorrow. We'll open up another one of those championship collection. I forgot what it was called. So, all right, all you guys have a great rest of your Memorial Day. Hope y'all have a good evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow.